Hello, welcome to my live broadcast number 57, broadcasting from Auckland, New Zealand, and I am Ki Roto Hiko Pio. Now tonight we're going to go through part 1 of the Kringle Society and Private Contract Association, which is PCA for short. And we're going to go through pages from 1 through to 4, and tomorrow night I'll finish it off from 5 to 8 because it's so long. And the reason why I'm doing this, all the Send Button meetings have done this Kringle Society, but not everybody can get into the Send Button meetings, okay? And for those newies who can't get in, you'll find it in the blog. It's posted up near to the top of the blog. And we'll go straight into it now, because it's, like I said a little bit earlier, it's quite long. Okay. One moment. Okay, here we go. Kringle Society Private Contract Association, PCA for short. Articles of Association, General View. The Kringle Society, henceforth society, has been founded upon a mission to become a force for change and transformation in our world. The mission will be fulfilled when all human beings in this world have the means to have lives of stability, integrity, and respect. In the fulfillment of this mission, the Society has established a private contract association, henceforth PCA for short, that any man, woman, or child can join by a simple act of accepting the Articles of Association, henceforth Articles of the PCA as herein set forth. These articles are put forward into the world community as an offer of private contract. PCA, and these articles are established on the universal principles of the right to self-determination, private contract, and free association. We accept all who wish to join us in our sacred endeavor to fulfill our mission and to co-create together by the acceptance of these articles and contract. Article first, which is the principles. The Society and PCA are founded upon the following principles. Okay, number 1, do no harm to another being or to the environment and living systems of our world. Number 2, give so that one may receive in equal measure. Number 3, do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. Number 4, be a peacemaker and seek resolution over conflict. Number 5, always seek to fulfill the intention to co-create together so that all may benefit. Number 6, use the tools provided by and through the Society to assist others to achieve better lives whenever possible. Number 7, create opportunities for oneself and others in harmony with these principles and with the use and benefit of the tools of the Society and PCA. Number 8. Use the private medium of exchange that is exclusively available to members of the PCA to spread abundance for one's community and nation, sowing seeds of prosperity that all may share in the abundance and prosperity we create together. Article the 2nd. Venue and jurisdiction. The jurisdiction of the PCA in these articles is the Kringle Private Society, a private ecclesiastical body politic under the authority of the Office of Overseer for Kringle, a corporation sole and its successors, and within the protections and immunities of the Pantera de Oro Private Society. Number 2. The society is an unincorporated free association mission society. Number 3. The venue for settlement of any disputes involving members of the society and the exclusive private use of the medium exchange tools thereof shall be private ecclesiastical court within the society pursuant to its established protocols of self-governance and private law. Number 4. The venue from which the jury shall be drawn for any cases for the court shall be the local or regional membership wherein any dispute or cases arises, to be administered by the oversight of the justice of the court. Number 5. A privy council shall be appointed by the office of overseer of the society and the holder and his successors thereof to administer the governing of the society. Number 6. A board of trustees shall be appointed by the overseer to hold and act as custodian and with the fiduciary duties within the scope and purposes of the master trust described herein below. Article the 3rd. Policies and protocols. All members of the PCA shall adhere to the policies and protocols of the PCA in order to maintain active good standing in the society and PCA with respect to the use and beneficial interests of the sub-trust account established for each member as described herein below. Now, what they mean by good standing is, you're all up to play in your KCBA, your lifetime wallet's all up to scratch. Everything's all in order, and that's what they mean there. Maintain active good standing. All your back office and admin fees are all up to date. Number 2. This includes continued adherence and honoring of the membership agreement each member has entered into previous to the publication of these articles, which said agreement is now inclusive of these articles of association by default. Number 3. Any member objecting to the inclusion of these articles can do so by writing to the administration email to cancel their membership agreement and terminate ongoing participation in the Society and PCA. Number 4. New members henceforth shall enter the membership agreement that will include these articles and membership in the PCA. Number 5. All members of the Billion Coin community agree that TBC and Kringle coins will never go down in value. It can only go up in value. The entire structure of the society, PCA, and medium of exchange system relies on a software program that drives the price of TBC up by 1 to 5% daily until it reaches the ultimate valuation. Number 6. All members, by their acceptance of the trust and sub-trust arrangement and the general terms of use and membership agreement, agree to follow the requirement that the coin and currency of the society shall never be ascribed a value other than the daily value as stated in the official website of the society. All members agree that all rules, policies, and protocols can be updated, modified, changed from time to time at the sole discretion of the overseer or his delegated councils, administrative teams, authorized agents, or representatives. All members agree that they are personally and individually responsible for adherence to any local jurisdiction laws, codes, and statutes that may apply, including but not limited to adherence to domestic taxation policies or the jurisdiction in which they live or to which they are legally bound. Number 9. It is an explicit policy of the Society and PCA that we do not encourage any sort of evasion or responsibility that may adhere to any member in their local or domestic legal jurisdiction, and it is solely the responsibility of the member to determine what such responsibilities are that they must fill. Well, one of them will be taxation. Number 10. Kringle Society and Private Contract Association welcome members from all ethnicity, creeds, and racial identities or other uniquely distinguishing characteristics of people worldwide. We do not exclude membership on any basis of prejudice against any people based on such personal identities. The only exception to this rule is that the Society and PCA do not support in any way the use of the Society, PCA, or medium of exchange for any illegal purposes whatsoever, and will not accept for membership or tolerate any existing member who promotes or engages in any form of violence, terrorism, or other similar acts. Any transgression to this rule is grounds for immediate expulsion. Article 4. Disputes and settlements. Number 1. All disputes between members or between the members of the administrative teams of the Society and PCA shall be heard and adjudicated and settled according to the private protocols made available to all members of the PCA. Maxims of equity shall be part of the law of the case of all matters. The fifth, Article 5, Mission and Purpose. The mission and purpose of the PCA shall be in conformity and fulfillment of the mission statement published as part of the Declaration and Decree of the Overseer annexed hereto, and made a part hereof by reference and inclusion. The PCA administration and operations shall always be directed by and in alignment with the mission statement as initially declared by the Overseer, and shall from time to time be updated and expanded by the combined administrative authority of the Overseer, the Privy Council, and the Board or Trustees of the Society. All books, records, and data of the PCA are secured and protected within the immunities and protections of the private ecclesiastical authority of the Office of Overseer, and pursuant of the covenant of silence by the office holder and the successors thereof, as well as binding upon all administrative and office holding members of the Society and PCA who are vested with office and administrative authority by the decree of Office of Overseer. Article 6. I might as well carry on. I'll finish off Article 6, Universal Sacred Trust. The Articles of Creation for Kringle Society include the capacity for the Overseer and any appointed delegates representing the office of the Overseer to establish whatever auxiliary entities, whether public or private, that serve the purposes of the Society and PCA. Number 2, pursuant thereto, the Overseer has established a complex discretionary non-grantor trust as a universally mandated sacred trust, in brackets the Brilliant Community Global Trust, henceforth the Master Trust, for the benefit of all human beings on planet Earth now living for all future generations. The trust is a multi-generational legacy trust, and its beneficiaries are all current and future generations. Number 4, the corpus of the trust is the 1 billion units of beneficial interest brought forth into the living fabric of the Society on the inception date of the Society, PCA, and Trust, which when they started was March 16, 2016. By and through the will and intent of the Overseer, seed such beneficial interest from the universal trust or creator source as a gift of life to all such beneficiaries now and forever. Said units of interest are known as TBC, billion coin, and all derivative and fractional units derived therefrom example, i.e., Pringle and any such other units created in the future in fulfillment of the mission of the society. Number 5, every contracting member of the PCA shall be appointed as an executive trustee of an individual subtrust of the master trust and shall have all the rights of beneficial use vested therein for as long as the member abides by the policies and protocols set forth herein, as well as in conformity with the private terms of the master trust. Duties and functions. Number 6, duties and functions of every executive trustee are restricted to and confined within the articles of establishment of the society, these articles of association and private master trust creation documents exclusively under the authority of the Office of Overseer of Pringle Corporation Song. Said office holds equitable title and beneficial rights in the trust with binding fiduciary duty as custodian for the true beneficiaries, act as per maxim of equity. The beneficiary is the true owner, while legal title remains with the Board of Trustees. This arrangement is for the protection of the ultimate beneficiaries as a multi-generational legacy trust for all future generations, and is secured in the office of perpetuity within the absolute authority of the mission and purpose of society. All contracting members of the PCA shall be equally bound by the mission statement and the purpose of society and PCA. Well, keep going. The office of overseer and all holders thereof are bound by the oaths of office and the articles of establishment of the society. These articles, all actions undertaken by and through the authority of the office, are for sole benefit of the current members and future generations of the legacy trust in conformity with the mission statement of the society. Article 7, 7th article, acceptance of trust and beneficial interests. All TBC and Pringle currency and coin constitute the corpus of the master trust and are entrusted to the fiduciary and custodial duties of the Board of Trustees and Office of Overseer, holding legal and equitable title, respectively. All verified members in good standing of the Bullion Coin holding accounts as of the publication of these articles are vested on par into the individual subtrusts established by the Master Trust. Each member is automatically appointed as executive trustee of the individual subtrust created either by the vesting of current members or the vesting of each subtrust ongoing as new members join the society and PCA. Number 4, an executive trustee is authorized to act on the orders of the trustee, which is the Board of Trustees, with instructions that are further detailed privately for each member. Every member retains limited beneficial use of the sub-account trust as a Zestui something trust or beneficiary. Details of the duties, capacities, responsibilities, and benefits of the executive trustee are provided in ongoing education provided to the members of the PCA within the Kringle Cash back office. Neither the SSTQ Trust nor the Executive Trustee hold legal title to the corpus, and the said corpus is not part of the legal estate of the Executive Trustee, nor does the SSTQ Trust hold absolute equitable interest or beneficial rights. All current members who wish to maintain and continue their membership do not have to do anything to indicate acceptance of these articles. Only those who object to ongoing participation need to take active steps to indicate objection. All others establish acceptance by silence as acquiescence. Future members will indicate their acceptance of these articles by the activation of their membership. Each ZSTQ Trust shall have appointed authority as executive trustee to manage the corpus within the policies and protocols of the PCA, articles and membership agreement of the Kringle Society. Executive trustee may at his or her own discretion direct the use of the corpus for any and all contractual exchanges for goods and services or other punitive commercial or non-commercial instruments of exchange. Each such exchange shall be booked as partial distribution of the corpus to the limited beneficiary. All ZSTQ Trust recipients, limited beneficial use holders, are required to abide by any and all legal laws, codes, and statutes that may apply within their domestic jurisdiction of residence or other legal standing. It is possible that such partial distributions of the corpus may carry tax consequences, and all members are encouraged to seek professional input on tax liabilities and or requirements within their domestic jurisdiction of residence. Number 10, the Kringle Society explicitly does not provide legal or tax or financial advice, nor does it in any way promote the use of private medium of exchange as means to avoid tax obligations where a person is liable to pay such taxes for the receipt of beneficial disbursements of the sub-account trust. We encourage each member to seek professional assistance to determine potential tax liabilities if and as they might apply or receive benefits. No executive trustee has the right or authority to disperse the entire corpus of the sub-account trust that he or she has limited authority over. Every executive trustee is obligated to follow and perform the orders of the Board of Trustees, Master Trustee holding legal title. Number 12, the ultimate beneficial owners of the Master Trust are the succeeding 7 generations as the true beneficiaries of the multi-generational legacy trust known as the Kringle Society. All members pledge their commitment to not commit any illegal acts when using the private medium of exchange for acquisition of goods or services. Any transgression of this pledge shall become grounds for immediate termination of membership and forfeiture of the Questi Q Trust rights and benefits. And Kringle Society does not promote or support in any way acts of violence or terrorism, as is pledged to maintain constant vigilance to prevent intrusion of such into our private society and private contract association. Kringle Society has been established within the jurisdiction of the Pantera de Oro Private Society in alignment with its Declaration of Intention and Treaty of Universal Peace. Kringle Society, PCA, and Office of Overseer are at peace with the United States and neutral in the public pursuant to in alignment with the Treaty of Universal Peace as referenced and inclusive of all public world administrative bodies, legitimate governments, and the people of the world. End of articles. I'll just stop sharing here. Yeah, it's a whole lot of mouthful, that thing there, but all of the Shen Button meetings, that was all discussed through the Shen Button meeting earlier on this week, but like I said, not everybody's allowed into the Shen Button meeting. So I thought I'd give it a try and see how I go, which is, like I said, a whole mouthful. Anyway, my time is running out. I'd like to thank Bob. Paul Fisher, thanks, mate, for coming. Reserve, we're here everywhere, aren't we, Reserve? I see you all over the place. And Brother Bill, once again, thank you so much for watching my live broadcast. Thank you.